Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Ms. Ulfat Amin, PG Pediatric Nursing, Diploma in Nursing Administration. Today in this video, I will be discussing a nursing audit. Introduction. Quality of the nursing is difficult to measure both quantitatively and qualitatively, but is possible to some extent by using this nursing audit. Increase in the public awareness about their rights and high cost of medical treatment necessitates the nurses should become more and more accountable for the care they are delivering. This is the reason that nursing process has become a legal document in many countries. What is the nursing process? It is the systemic, or we can say it's a systematically written record of the nursing activities to evaluate the nursing output. This nursing audit has become evident that nursing process is a type of nursing audit. And the word audit comes from the Latin word that is auditus, hearing. It originally meant the hearing of facts and arguments about a situation to determine the truth. Now, the definition of the nursing audit, it's assessment of the quality of the nursing care. Simply, whatever the care the nurses or giving, whatever the quality practice they are following, it is assessment of that very thing. Nursing audit refers to the assessment of the quality of the clinical nurses, जो भी clinically nurses practice करते, it's the assessment of that very thing. And why I told that this nursing process is a form of the nursing audit, because that is the clinical nursing process is the process, or we can say it's the tool that we are using clinically to include the patient's problems, include the nursing interventions, whatever the interventions we are giving, and then we evaluate that with the intervention. Nursing audit is a systemic critical analysis of the quality of the clinical care. It is an official examination of nursing records, and here the nursing process is a nursing record for the purpose of evaluation, verification, and betterment of the nursing care. So we evaluate that nursing process, we evaluate that intervention, whatever we are giving for the betterment of the nursing care. What are the objectives of the nursing audit? There are so many objectives. I have written a few of them. First is to study the degree of the quality patient care against a set criteria. We set a criteria against we measure the performance of our nurses, and we in this audit we check whether as per that criteria the quality patient care is given or not. To justify the cost record on human and material resources, that is the cost we justify the cost that is spent time to time on the different material, on the manpower, on the machinery, to improve quality of the nursing care. And with the help of this nursing audit, when we know about what are our weaknesses, we improve those weaknesses, so it improves our quality of nursing. To measure the negligences, with the help of this document, with the help of this nursing audit, we came to know our different negligences, and we eliminate that negligences, and it helps us in documentation. It's a written proof of whatever we are giving to the patients, whatever we are nursing care we are rendering. It's the proof of that. Now the types of the nursing audit. First one is the concurrent audit. Patient concurrent audit is that very type of this refers to the evaluation that is conducted on behalf of the patients who are still undergoing a care, or we can say it includes assessing the patients at the bedside in relation to the प्रीडिटरमाइंड क्राइटेरिया. हर एक चीज़ में एक प्रीडिटरमाइंड क्राइटेरिया होता है, तो यहाँ पे भी वी evaluate the patients that are on the bedside. It includes assessing the patient at bedside in relation to the predetermined criteria, interviewing the staff that is responsible for the care, or reviewing those records, reviewing the care plan, reviewing the nursing process. Next is the retrospective. Retrospective is that very audit, that is patient care is evaluated only after the patients are being discharged from the hospital or from the healthcare facility. After that we evaluate the nursing care that was given to the patients. Structure concerned with the settings in which the care is being given, or we can say the environmental elements, or these are being evaluated. For example, physical facilities, equipment, supplies, sometimes policies, procedures, or record keeping systems. These are the things that are being audited. And in the process audit we focus on the order in which the events occur. For example, procedures, or we focus on simply the professional elements that we require to deliver the care. For example, procedure, like hand washing, we see this procedure whether this is given in a proper order, or in the proper sequence or not, or as per standards or not. Outcome audit looks at the status of the patient as a result of the care provided. This is the end. Outcome audit means it help. This type of audit is done at the end of the patient care. For example, we see if a patient is has developed any kind of ulcers for during a long hospital stay, we see that he has not received a better nursing care. Or we can we if at this pressure ulcers, or we see breastfeeding duration. If the this mother has started breastfeeding at early at possible, then we say that he has received a better nursing care. So that is the outcome. External audit is that audit that is done by an outside agency. Some external auditor is a or we can say a qualified person is fixed for that, who check the annual profits or a loss and prepare a balance sheet of this organization. Internal audit is that audit that is done by health agency staff itself. That internal auditing is actually a control technique that is actually performed an auditor who is employed in that organization. प्रोसेस ऑफ द ऑडिटिंग, फर्स्ट स्टेप में हम क्या करते हैं, वी चूज़ द टॉपिक, किस चीज़ के रिलेटेड हमें ऑडिट करना है, और हम एक ऑडिट टीम सेलेक्ट करते हैं. उसमें हॉस्पिटल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के स्टाफ होते हैं, स्टैटिस्टिकल टीम के स्टाफ होते हैं, नर्सिंग पर्सनल होता है, एक चेयरमैन होता है. उसके बाद हम सेट स्टैंडर्ड्स करते हैं. तो सेट स्टैंडर्ड्स में हम देखते हैं कि रिप्रेजेंट मिनिमम लेवल ऑफ एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ एनी परफॉर्मेंस. देन वी कलेक्ट डेटा. We collect data as per the set protocols, and then compare the results with the जो हमारे set standards होते हैं, with that we compare the results, and then we implement change. We analyze the results that we have after comparing, we analyze them. और जहाँ जहाँ पे changes लानी होती है तो वहाँ पे हम changes लाते हैं, और उसके बाद हम फिर से ऑडिट करते हैं ताकि हम देखें जो हमने चेंजेस लाई थी वो इम्प्लीमेंट हुई है कि नहीं. Now, what are the different advantages of this nursing audit? It's used as a method of measurement in all areas of the nursing. हर एक जगह पे हम ये यूज़ करते हैं to assess our nursing personnel and to assess their quality care. Help us in identify needs and expectations of the clients. हमें इससे पता चलती है कि उनकी क्या needs है, उनकी क्या expectations है एक organization से. Give valuable and pertinent information about the staff. Improves quality of the nursing care. हमें weaknesses पता चलते हैं, हमें strengths पता चलते हैं, ठीक है. और ये nurse administrator को help मिलती है, उसको पता चलता है कि मुझे कहाँ कहाँ पे in-reception services है और मुझे उनको कैसे eliminate करना है. Now the disadvantages. It's considered as a punishment by the professional group. क्यों? क्योंकि जब हम ऑडिट करते हैं तो ये एक टाइम कंज्यूमिंग प्रोसेस है, इसलिए दे टेक इट एज अ पनिशमेंट. मेडिको लीगल इन्फॉर्मेशन, कभी कभी क्या होता है जब ये नर्सिंग ऑडिट हम बनाते हैं तो ये एक्ट करता है एज अ मेडिकल लीगल. क्योंकि अगर कभी फॉर एग्जांपल गॉड फॉरबिड कुछ अनटूवर्ड एक्शन हो जाती है तो जो ये कभी कभी कोर्ट केसेस हो जाते हैं तो उस टाइम इट्स अ प्रूफ फॉर दैट از ٹائم کنزیومنگ، اس میں ٹائم لگتا ہے بنانے میں. اینڈ ریکوائرز اے ٹرینڈ آڈیٹرس، اس کے لیے جو ایکسپرٹ ان کو پتہ ہونی چاہیے اس کی، اسی لیے دے نیڈس ایک ٹرینڈ پرسن ہونا چاہیے جو آڈیٹنگ کے لیے جو آڈیٹنگ کر سکتا ہے. ناؤ دا رول آف دا نرس مینیجر، اس کا کیا رول ہے؟ اس کا رول ہے کہ جب بھی سیٹ اسٹینڈرڈس ہو، جو بھی سیٹ اسٹینڈرڈس ہو ایک آرگنائزیشن کے، وہ اپنے سب آرڈینیٹرس کو کلیئرلی کمیونیکیٹ کرے کہ اس سے کیا ہوگا، اس سے وہ ان کو پتہ ہوگا کہ آرگنائزیشن ہم سے کیا ایکسپیکٹ کرتی ہے، اس سے ان کو پتہ چلے گا کہ ہمیں کن اسٹینڈرڈس کے حساب سے کام کرنا ہے. انکوریجز فالوورس ٹو بی ایکچولی انوالوڈ ان دا کوالٹی کنٹرول پروسیس، اور جو سب آرڈینیٹرس ہوتے ہیں وہ ایک کوالٹی کیا دیتے ہیں. ایکٹ ایز اے رول ماڈل فار دا فالوورس ان ایکسیپٹنگ ریسپانسبلٹی، اور جب وہ خود اکاؤنٹیبل رہتی ہے، خود ریسپانسبل رہتی ہے، تو وہ ان کو بھی سکھاتی ہاؤ ٹو بی اکاؤنٹیبل، ہاؤ ٹو بی ریسپانسبل ٹورڈز دا آرگنائزیشن، towards the profession. Implement quality control proactively instead of reactively. تو وہ کوالٹی کنٹرول دیتی ہے پہلے ہی انسٹیڈ آف مطلب یہاں پہ وہ پہلے ہی کام کرنا اسٹارٹ کرتی ہے انسٹیڈ آف ایسا نہ ہو کہ اس کو پہلے اسٹیمولس ملے یا پہلے اس کو لگے کہ ہاں کوالٹی نہیں مل رہی ہے تو تب جا کے ریئیکٹ کرے. نو، وہ پریکٹیولی اسٹارٹ کرتے ہیں انسٹیڈ آف ریئیکٹیولی. Thank you. This was all about this topic. See you soon with the next topic, inshallah.